Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great vehicle value from Parkway RV Center. Folks, I'm going to show you one that I personally know and have known this vehicle for several years. This is a 1998 Toyota Landcruiser. Belongs to our salesman here, one of our salespeople, Dave. This is his personal vehicle. He's owned it for about 4 or 5 years. He bought it from another friend of mine 4 or 5 years ago who's owned it since 2009. So I've got personal information about this vehicle. I know it's a very good one. It's got low miles for the year model at only 177,000 miles, and you got to realize, folks, 21-year-old vehicle on average at 15,000 miles a year is 265,000 miles. So this thing is almost 100,000 miles under average. So it's considered low miles for the year. And folks, let me tell you something. This one, at least since 2009, has been babied. BF Goodrich tires. Everything on it works. No check engine lights. It'll pass emissions. This is a nice Landcruiser, folks. Got the 4.7 Toyota iForce V-8 with 230 horsepower. Of course, it's full-time, four-wheel drive. For those of you who are Landcruiser enthusiasts, you know that the 97 and 98s are some of the most desirable years for the Landcruiser. This was the last year of the triple lock system. That is a locking differential, and they call it triple lock because you can lock in the front differential or the rear locking differential, or both at the same time, technically making it a rock crawler if you wanted to. Full-time, four-wheel drive, a V8. I mean, folks, of course, this thing hasn't been off-road. And here's another thing, folks. I know a lot of people are worried about rust on Landcruisers. I've got the Carfax. It's spotless. Doesn't even have an accident record on it. And it was purchased new from a buyer from Atlanta, Georgia. From Atlanta, it stayed in the Georgia area, went to South Carolina, then went to Chattanooga, Tennessee. That's where my buddy bought it, and then Dave bought it, and it's been here in Georgia ever since. So it's only been owned in 3 states its entire life: Georgia, Tennessee, and South Carolina. So obviously rust is not going to be an issue. Look at the lines on it, folks. Dave, the guy that currently owns it, he just had a brand new Toyota OEM alternator put in, spent over $700. Not a rebuilt, but a brand new one. Just the other day. The interstate batteries. I mean, all OEM parts were pretty much used on this Landcruiser, at least for the past 10 years anyway. Got the running boards. This is a good-looking Landcruiser, folks. This was back when Landcruiser made a highway vehicle that was a beast off-road. The newer ones, not so much anymore. Got the luggage rack on the roof, rear visor. Let me show you one of the best looking 98 Landcruisers you've seen in a long time. Open this up. Another thing Dave just did, he had, of course this was several $100. He had the front seats completely recovered, because everybody knows how the Toyota leather was back in the late 90s. Had them all recovered, matches perfectly, perfect. Ice cold air conditioner, and you can look here on the dash, folks, not a single check engine light or nothing. Automatic, of course. You can see the armrest isn't beat up. You can see the Carfax, folks. No accident history. 4-owner vehicle, which for 21 years, that's pretty amazing right there. Power seats are heated. You got front and rear heat. It's got all the options. It's got the sunroof. The headliner is perfect. I mean, folks, it's a Toyota. These are built to last. I mean, these Landcruisers are a legend all of their own. Steering wheel looks great. It just had a cover over it to protect it. Boy, that air feels good. Stereo. Of course, antenna works. Wow. It's got the WeatherTech mats inside, and it's still got the original floor mats as well on the inside. And he's also kept the original Toyota radio too. And I'm telling you folks, this has not been a smoker-owned vehicle. There's no cigarette odors. I mean, to be the age that this vehicle is, it is in absolutely amazing condition. It's got the fold-down third-row booster seats in the back, or bolster seats. Got the WeatherTech mat right here. You know, those are a couple $100 worth of mats right there. Look here in the back. And I've owned a couple of these myself, folks. I mean, these are some really great vehicles. With big WeatherTech, this is the Husky liner mat back here. But you've got the actual original mats in here. There's your original Toyota stereo. The seats look great back here. Look at that headliner. I mean, no stains, no sagging. Folks, this thing's almost like a time capsule. This is a good looking, even the shocks on that heavy lift gate work perfectly. Got the hitch on the back. Folks, I wouldn't hesitate, knowing the guy that's owned this and knowing the guy that's had it before. Folks, let me tell you something. I wouldn't hesitate to jump in this thing and drive it to California just like it sits right now. I mean, it's that nice of a vehicle. Wow. Sit in here, folks. I mean, like I said, this is last year, the triple lock. You can see you got the rear, you got the heated seats, you got the rear heat. I mean, this is nice. I mean, it's definitely books. Got the original owner's manual. Windshield's perfect. I mean, it's ready to go, folks. I mean, all you got to do is jump in it and throw your luggage in here and drive it wherever you want to go. I mean, this is one, if you want to fly in, buy a nice Landcruiser and drive it home, this is definitely the one for you. Anyway, folks, $13,900. Title is free and clear. No accident history. Even got service records on the Carfax. And if you want a copy of this Carfax, call Dave at 706-965-7929. He'd be happy to email you over a copy of the Carfax, answer any questions. Like I said, this isn't our vehicle. This is his. He's owned it for about 4 or 5 years. So he can answer any questions about it that you may have. His name again is Dave, 706-965-7929. Or you can email him, Dave, D-A-V-E, at ParkwayRVCenter.com. He's one of my senior salespeople here. Very friendly guy. In fact, he's selling this one because he bought a newer Lexus SUV. So, of course, it's not as rugged as this, but this would probably be my pick out of the two, but that's my personal opinion. I love Landcruisers, folks. Like I said, I've owned 2 of these myself. These are just an amazing overall machine. Definitely, there's nothing like it on the market anymore. I can tell you that. 706-965-7929. As for Dave, check out this 1998 Landcruiser. It's $13,900. You know, of course, now if you need financing, we do have financing. You'll have to get financing through your local credit union or bank. We're only set up for RV financing. Now, if you're local, we can just send you down to one of the local credit unions around here or one of the banks and get you a loan. But if you're not local, you'll have to arrange your own financing. And this is something, folks, that I believe is not going to last long. You can see the locking differential right there. Anyway, give us a call, 706-965-7929, and or email Dave, D-A-V-E, at ParkwayRVCenter.com, or you can email general sales, sales at ParkwayRVCenter.com, and I'll just forward it to them. It's got the automatic headlights, tilt cruise, of course. I mean, and everything on this Landcruiser works. I mean, trust me, man that spent what he spent on just replacing an alternator, he didn't want to just put an Advanced Auto Parts rebuilt alternator on here. He paid $700 for a brand new Toyota OEM alternator to be installed in this thing, because that's how much he cares about it. And I'm telling you folks, this is well above average for a Toyota Landcruiser, a 98 model. Thank you for watching. Give us a call if you have any questions. We look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.